Hello. Wow, what a first message to read. You know what? It is if you want it to be. So, I figured just for a little bit as we start. Hey, Rodent. Oh dear. Does this thing come up again? Yep, that's fine. Okay. Just as we first start and get into it and, you know, say hello and you guys can tell me how's your day been and all that. What you been up to. We're gonna do some Nuka tokens. Nuka World tokens. It's not the most exciting thing in the world, I'll admit. But, you know, we can do it until we get going and... Call this a waiting, starting soon screen. But seriously though, how has people been? How was your day? I again wanted to start sooner, but keep getting distracted with stuff, and then before you know it, like 2 hours has gone by, and you're like, oh. I'm alive, good enough. Ah, come on, you can do better than that. What? Get my jackets. I tried the basketball thing at like my settlement. I am hardly alive. I'm going to nap. Oh, Rodent. Yeah, get some sleep if you need it. We've got 23,000. We need 100,000. So, doing this nets me between 800 and 1,000 per turn, right? The alternative, which I did it, and apparently I didn't do it correctly, but also I'm hoping that there's going to be a hard save before I started Nuka World, because I stepped in to Red Rocket Truck Stop and they were mad at me. Like, they didn't shoot, but like they didn't want anything to do with me, and the happiness immediately started going down because I'm now a raider. And so I was like, well, I can't do that achievement until the end now to reload it all. Hello, Cannon. You're on it. Wait, what am I doing? What have you been up to, Cannon? So the ball is still there. So we're supposed to go jump in. Oh no, I'm not doing it right. I don't think the rings are... Yeah, this is it. Yeah, you're supposed to figure this out better, like position them better, so you don't get a terrible score. But yeah, look, 110, however much that was, and that one. So not a lot. Been working. Have you been doing your essay as well? Still, how's that coming along? The essay is the work, and you're done. See, you can do it. A conclusion. In conclusion, 6,000 words is too many. How's that? I'll put a car. Don't you want? I could have swore you said 6,000. Why did I have 6,000 in my head? Also, I have no idea how this game works, right? Like, it's obvious PTSD, maybe. Because my high score is 12,500, right? And I don't know how I managed to do that. Because I'm shooting them as soon as I see them. And yet 9,050. And they're all gone now. Because I shot them quickly. And 853 tickets. Maybe I can... This doesn't make a difference. Still doing it. In fact, I don't know if I can see the ones below me. Somehow I got 10,200 now. I don't know how it works. But yeah, so I just need to do that 75 more times. Which I'm not going to all do now. I just want to get to like 30k. Maybe if I wait until they're all on the thing. And then... it uses less ammo. But only 8,850 that time. got this though. Maybe, I don't know, it's speed or something. Wait, I'm getting more now. I think. $10,450. I have no idea how this thing works. But, hey, more's more. What? What do you want? Can I help you? You want tickets to get penguin plushie? You've got penguin plushies at home. Close. I want more. Well, I need 100,000, and I've got 27,500 right now. I'm gonna make this sure this song stuck in your head too, chat. Right, how many are we at now? 29. Okay, one more. We'll hit 30k, and then we'll leave it there for now. I could do it all at once, but so I'm not losing my mind. I'm at least like, let me get like just 10k. If I go in and decide to start doing this, I won't leave until I've got 10k. But from what I understand as well, once an item in your inventory kind of like pushes into the tens of thousands, like 50, I've seen some people even say 30k, it kind of loses track of how many you have, because it's as if it can't count that high. So I think I will need to, yeah, like, it says redeem 100,000 tickets, but I don't think it means all at the same time. Unless it does, in which case I'm screwing myself. But there is a tracker in here. Redeem tickets. Redeem all your tickets. It says total redeemed 30,532. Pipe revolver, a T51 right leg. I think I need the left leg.
Hell yeah.
Okay. The acid soaker. What else is there? T45 helmet? Sure. Thank you. Spend tickets. We got 20k. Souvenirs. A machete. I want to get the combat rifle just to see if it's a legendary. If it's not a legendary, then it's gonna suck. Hmm. 115. The Overseer's Guardian does significantly better. Okay, well, now we know. We learned. I really missed an opportunity to put some, like, cool legendaries in here. Hey, Jay Blair. I got the, achievement, by the way. I should actually show you guys. I got all sugared up. Defeat 50 Nuka World creatures while under the effect of any Nuka mixed flavor. So all we're left with now is maximum settlement, scav mags, establish 8 camps in the Commonwealth, redeem 100,000, and then play the 2 missions. Is this effort completionist, or do you just want to kill every possible person in every faction? I'm getting all the achievements first and foremost. So I am kind of dictated by the achievements, which, as far as I remember, besides like the endings for the main game, which if you don't make a save, you have to replay the game to get the you know, to get a different ending. None of the achievements are missable. So that it's not like they're gonna penalize you by you making a choice and then missing one. Although they're missable in the sense that if you go out of your way to like kill all of Nuka World as soon as you get there, they're obviously not going to give you any quests, you know, because they did. And this, I got a T-51. I think I got a T-51 right leg. Wait, I don't need to move this, do I? I forget. Because it's in my inventory. We go to craft. We want to give it the proxy. Ink, red. Winterized, explosive, military, Voltec, lead. And then we can... Sorry, that's if I understood your question correctly, Bob. There we go. Full Obroxy cleaner now. Okay, cool. So here's the other thing, Jabler as well, right? If I want to get the 100% happiness, I need to reload a save before I entered Nuka World, because my presence here alone made them upset. They were mad at me just by being there, and it started to go down. And I was like, "Oh no!" But a nice person, as nice as you are, Jabler, as well, by the way, told me a really good strategy in which you can get 100% happiness, like. Super early on, as long as you put in all these things like before any settlers go there, and once you put them there, it will just shoot up and hit 100,000 like straight away. There's none of this like waiting. What are the requirements to repair Enclave power armor? Do you mean a specific one or like the Hellfire? Because I've got the MK like XO2 and then the Hellfire stuff. I can Enclave Hellfire. I can't check to see because it's not broken, but I don't think it was anything too unique. It was mostly just so the stuff that you need to repair the like other stuff. It was, you know, like oil, aluminium, stuff like that. Due to requirements, yeah, you probably just need to get more junk then, I would assume. I don't think any of these are broken now. I think they're actually all repaired, so I can't even check for you, sorry. Yeah. Hell yeah. I love the Abroxo one. And like the Sugar Bombs and Vim one. I want to. That's why I like want to find more T51, just so I can like do the other like cool paint jobs. Because it seems like the T51's the only one that like lets you do like the. Get rid of that. Make a little door. Hey.
Hey.
Well, look who finally made it. We spotted a pretty shady group nearby. Could get company any minute, so watch your back. Can't wait to paint this place with blood.
Okay, defend the slug. Are you playing with mods? This is vanilla on the Xbox Series X. With a couple of things from the Creation Club that were, at the time, free to download. Now, we're supposed to be getting attacked. What? Is that Brotherhood?
I'll tear their heart out.
Takes so much time to collect resources without mods. There's lots of ways that even like people here have kind of like told me about, like how like you can like, if you got Nuka World, the traders there, they reset their inventory just by you leaving the area and coming back. Like you don't have to wait for stuff to restock. The other thing was create water plants and produce purified water, and like Jay Blair, who's just helping now, literally got like millions of caps by being like a water millionaire mogul. I'm too impatient for stuff like that. So like, and I'm getting the achievements and stuff. What you can do as well is when you highlight an object and it says like you lack the requirements, what you can do is you can press, I think, whatever the button is for you. For me, it's right bumper, but you can tag for search or something like that, where it will then like tag the required materials you need, and then when you go out in the world and say look at like a telephone, if the telephone has copper in it, it will have a little magnifying glass next to the item that says telephone when you highlight it, so like you know what items to pick up. Wow, his health is kind of crazy. Dude, this guy's health is insane. Oh, Rambling as well. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I hope you can repair the armor as well. There we go. Get out of there. And you. Raiders with combat armor. What is this? What is this? Nuclear material, heavy raider, metal chest piece, me. Hey, Phantom. How you doing, buddy? I kill a guy over here too on Oh. No, we lost one. How cool is the mask though? Oh, same one I have. Bleh. Got home from work. Nice. Put your feet up. Listen to an annoying, sarcastic British man to relax. Yeah, Ramblin', if you're still here, at the very beginning of Nuka World, when you spawn in, you literally go into this market, you can buy stuff from them, and then immediately leave. And when you go back in again, like turn around, go back in, and it would have reset their inventory.
Heard some rumbles, this one didn't get you either.
Ain't a bad idea.
Figure I
Wait, no! I'm out of tea.
Those raiders won't be causing us any more problems.
That's what I've been hearing. So I suppose your
When folks leave me home alone in the horrors.
Loyalty. Without loyalty, everything that's
Ah, come on, you know how to cook.
And to keep a crew loyal, you need to keep them happy. Now, keeping raiders happy isn't real hard. Just have to make sure they've got their basic necessities, just like any other settlement. That they've got some things to keep them entertained, and that their food's taken care of, which, with raiders, well, isn't like dealing with other settlements. Now, if you
This guy
want me to
talks so
go into
slow.
detail on any of that, you just say.
10 whole lonesome days to myself. Party at Phantom's house.
I want to know more about managing the outpost's basic necessities.
Day-to-day needs, they're pretty strict. Just need to make sure you've set up.
Right.
Was there anything?
Okay, he's
got
literally
everything
telling
I
us
need.
what,
Sure.
like, Preston told us
No
at the
better
beginning of the game.
Now,
It-
depending on the state of the place when you hit it, this first outpost might already have some of the bare bones set up. All you've got to do is build up what's missing. If you want to run some jobs to convince more settlements to start sending supplies, well, you know how this works. You just come talk to me. And I was thinking, with the outpost coming as far as it has, might be time I set up shop there. Save you a trip anytime you want to run a job. You just let me know if that's something that'd interest you. Be good to make some trouble in the Commonwealth again. So, there anything I can do?
Send him to an
I want you to
outpost.
head to an outpost.
Sure thing, boss. Where am I going? Suppose I better get a move on then. See you there, boss.
Wait, is Nord outpost is 80%? Is that going to count to the happiness achievement? Because that would be real helpful if it was. Oh yeah, I forgot. We had someone clear the gauntlet and they're waiting to challenge me for the title.
There's machines here that used to spray kids with Nuka Cola.
Coulter said we'd all have more caps than we knew what to do.
So I've got to go defend my title as Overlord or whatever it is.
I heard you were looking for me.
You heard the alarm, right? That means someone's in the gauntlet. Looks like a real tough one, too. What happens next is up to you.
Yeah.
You can take him on yourself in the arena, or I can make sure our little rat never gets out of the maze.
I'll fight.
Time to put on a show.
Hell yeah! No better way to earn a raider's respect than kicking some ass in front of a crowd. Just head for the arena whenever you're ready, boss.
I'm not gonna rig the gauntlet like Coulter did. Dude, every time I come out of there, that guy's running with his gun out, and I don't know why.
I
thought about trying my hand at the gauntlet just to see if I could do it.
Oh. Hi there.
Ah, there. Alright. I gotta go in like Coulter, like, are you not entertained? Oh. You know what? This was real easy. Let's cheer up the disciples. We done? Good. I'm going back to bed. Right. Home Sweet Home. We need to make them happy at the slog. Dude, if you could, no one's talked about getting the achievement through Nuka World, so I'm assuming it doesn't count. Nice. Get in there, see? You said you could do it. You could do it. You've just got to leave. So 0 defenses. Well, let's change that. Can I put them on top of this? That would be really cool. Well, that was 100% happiness.
Things are boring.
So that's not going to give me the achievement 100%.
Place is looking good, boss. Everything a gang of lowlifes could ask for. So,
If you just want to do that, Jay-Blair, do you want to do it legitimately or like just download some mods?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Good to hear. Because what you've made is a foothold. To solidify our place, our outfit's gonna need some real numbers. 2 more outposts.
Where they just give you like 99 of all loot.
Ought to do the trick. Get all
You want to do it without
together?
mods? Fair enough.
Well, we'll have a real base of power on our hands. With that kind of clout, we'll be able to start setting.
Maybe just go location, write a list of all the locations in the game, and go location to location, looting everything.
Be able to set up spots where the locals can come.
Call
drop
it
off
cleaning up the
trinkets.
Commonwealth.
But I'm getting ahead of myself. For now, you'll want to start by claiming another 2 outposts. You just let me know whenever you want to get rolling on those jobs. So, boss, what's the plan?
Establish.
Was hoping you could arrange a job for me.
You got it. Just need the details.
A new outpost. I want to get one set up.
And did you want to talk the settlers off their land?
So that
yourself?
kind of sucks
Or should I
99%
rally
of the
some bodies
problem.
then
It's
put
just a
them
little
to
effort on my part. Oh, okay. I see.
I'll run them off their land myself.
Sounds like a plan. And which crew should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
The operators.
I'll let them know.
I'm trying to
So, what's the target?
make sure I got it all. What's the target? Taffington Boathouse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that place.
Uh-huh. Don't you ever question me.
Of course not, boss. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two men. Either way, and now that we've got
Sure.
a map on your claiming addition,
Uh-huh.
something to consider. And it's happy hunting.
Dude, he doesn't stop talking. Is it just me?
That last one.
Power a
ran too
Nuka World
fast.
radio?
I'm losing my touch.
How do I do that? Is it just power miscellaneous? No. Is it a decoration? Oh, it's tuned to Radio Freedom, tuned to Diamond City, tuned to classical radio. How do I get one that... Power a Nuka World radio transmitter at the slot. Oh, not just a radio. I don't know where this thing is. An infinite experience. It requires corn, those blueberry trees, and tomatoes, and purified. Ah. Hey, do you know where this radio is supposed to be? A radio transmitter at the slog. It's a recruitment one. I'm gonna have to Google this because I have no idea where they are. Give me a second. There's a Raider tab and then go to resources. Raiders, resources. Oh, there we go. So every day I get a massive amount of... Oh, since I get experience for crafting food, I'm just going to get tens of thousands of those ingredients and craft it for endless XP.
Things just got interesting.
There's got to be a way you can, like, AFK grind or something. Settlers at Taffington Boathouse are now more easily convinced. Okay. Knock knock. It's friendly neighborhood raider boss.
Hey, you.
Raiders. Just trying to scare you with that damned radio station. You need something?
There's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna? Fine, take it. Place is all yours.
I'll just watch streams while it just sits on there. Yeah. Build your gang signal flag using the workshop. Raider flag. I said it was the operators, didn't I? Right? Yay! Oh, fellow raider here. Hello, Leo. How are you? Alright, glad to hear it. Yeah, I was trying to get the 100% happiness, but then I realized, like, it was really hard to unlock. And so I started Nuka World, and now it's a bit hard to do that without everyone getting annoyed at me. Drinking some brisk iced tea. Ooh.
Looking to run a
That's
job.
nice.
Yeah. What kind of job we talking?
Don't see anything in Discord, did you? Jabla, you know she's gone to Korea, right? She said she doesn't know when she's going to stream, but she will announce it on Discord prior to let people know. She's only going to be streaming a few times while she's over there.
Just gonna leave.
I want to convince a new...
Ought to take care.
About time I talk some...
Ought to take care of those new outposts.
Right. It's time we took over.
Sure thing, boss.
I'll convince...
Yeah. And which cruise?
Uh-huh. The pack.
I'll send word along. So, where you want?
Where do I want to do this? But she said she was going to stream? Yeah, but she didn't say when. She said she might try to. Like Tuesday. But if she doesn't... she'll do it when... Is the one that's gonna rebel. I've so far been doing it as equal as possible. Do sunshine tidings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she didn't say with certainty, Jay Blair, when she would. And bear in mind as well, Korea is in a different time zone.
That one's the target.
If she say streamed
Standard runoff job.
at 3 p.m. in Korea, that's 8 hours from now. That gives you an idea. Korea is GMT 9.
Hey,
Hey, something I can do for you?
Now, I'm here for your land.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy, all right?
You stay here another minute, and trust me.
But yeah, she said if she plans on streaming, she'll definitely make sure to let people know in advance.
Look, I'm trying to help you here.
Oh, that's...
I'm going. I'm going. Jerk.
So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Dude, I've had really bad brain fog today as well. Like, I was literally like, I would like pull someone up and I'd be like, hey, and they're like, hey, what's up? And I'm like,
I'm not gonna bother you, all right?
I don't know. Like, cool. Now then, who's going to rebel? I think it's going to be the disciples. I'm not 100%. Hey, Uncle, your mum gay. Good for her.
Shank.
boss, I just got word. You need to get back to Nuka World. Now.
Now.
The disciples have turned on us.
Yep.
Isha didn't like how you were handing out new territory. Now she and her crew have gone and
They're the ones I'm okay
stolen
with
our plan.
wiping out.
The other bosses are waiting on you before they move in. You need to get back there before these turncoats do something stupid.
Because they're just,
Well,
they're not even just raiders, they're just
stupid.
a gang of serial killers. And like psychopaths. At least the operators are like into making money. They kind of have a theme. They remind me of the Kings from New Vegas a little bit. Wolfpack, like, yeah, they're a bit weird with the whole, they're furries, you know, but furries don't hurt anyone. Serial killers. Ah. Chat. I am the elephant now. So where did they get to? How do I get there? Can I? The package of furries, pretty much. Oh my god, I saw the most cringe. I saw something that, like, for the first time in a long time, genuinely made me cringe. Okay, and it was just on this like random meme page or whatever, but someone was like, I was with my girlfriend at the grocery store today when I saw a man with 2 snakebite lip piercings roar at my girlfriend. I, with a tongue piercing, hissed at him. He roared again, and so I hissed back, lurching forward until he left. My girlfriend then meowed and nuzzled my arm, purring. I won the show of dominance. And I was like, oh no. First of all, that's not true. You've never left the house. Second of all, like, what kind of weird, like, fictional Animal Kingdom shit are you into? Imagine doing all this on survival mode. Yeah, thank God that is not an achievement in this game. Because I would probably reconsider the completion. Say what you will about the pack, they got cool style. I like the guns and the cool elephant helmet. Conversation's too weird. Oh, the weird conversation's over. I was just sharing in the cringe that I felt earlier. Okay, so why we're going here? Are they up there? Indeed was cringe. You did it in survival mode because you were bored? That's like... I got bored, so I beat Thanos.
Mags, hey.
It's about time you
Ah,
got
damn.
here. All hell's breaking loose.
God damn it. Sometimes I swear this is like taking care of a bunch of children.
Careful now. Remember who's been on your side ever since you started planting our flags. Unfortunately, not everyone is so.
When furries start to go extinct, are we gonna make wild preserves? For they're still humans.
And the pack,
Still people.
which we certainly appreciated. But surprise, surprise, Nisha wasn't exactly
Gina,
thrilled to
probably.
hear the news.
Yeah. He's like, I was bored, and he's like, so I felt, you know, so I beat Dark Souls 3 holding the controller upside down while blindfolded and composing a new sonata. No hit.
Scrawny little neck, eyes popping out of his stupid little mask.
Both of you, shut up. Look, boss, this is your play. We'll follow you anywhere, but you have to swear to us that Nisha will be punished for her actions.
She's as good as dead.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear.
Let's do this.
Okay, buddy. Tunnel snakes rule! I watched a lore video from Fallout about a raider gang called the Vipers, and it's a super cool backstory, but they didn't actually physically get shown in Fallout. Like, they were mentioned in the original Fallout Bible and were supposed to appear in the first Fallout game, but then they only ever got briefly mentioned instead of like the whole thing that they were gonna do. and then they didn't actually physically appear in the game until New Vegas, where Bethesda had kind of like just put them in as a nod to the diehard fans, because they completely stripped them of all their, like, you know, like, identity. They didn't have the cool bone armor that they were said to wear. They were no longer praying to a deified snake god. They were just basic raiders wearing basic raider gear. But they were just called Vipers, and that was the only thing that was added. But it's really cool. They started off as Vault Dwellers. And they decided to leave the Vault and live on the land, and it was going well. But their leader, he said he heard a voice, which, he went out to pee in a bush late at night, heard a voice which made him jump, and he slipped backwards and fell into a hole in the ground. He fell like 40 feet into like an open, like, cave. He broke his leg, but he did land on something kind of soft, which broke his fall. And he was laying there thinking, how the hell did I survive that? What is this that's so soft and squishy? And then the soft squishy thing started to move, and it turned out to be thousands and thousands of venomous viper snakes, like venomous snakes. And then the people on the surface just heard him screaming, and they rushed over, and they couldn't really see him, but, you know, you know what happened. And then they were like, half of them were like, we should leave. Like, he's dead, we should leave, we should go back to the vault. And the other half was like, no, we're not going to go back to the vault. We're going to see this through. We're going to see his vision for us rebuilding the world through. So half of them left back to the vault, and a lot of them died on the journey back because they were ill-equipped. Oh dear. And the other half stayed and continued their job. The half that was like stayed started to not function because none of them were trained leaders. So they all kind of just fell apart and started to argue, and there was infighting and all that stuff. And so they said, look, maybe we should just go back. And they were like, no, we're not going to go back. We're going to see this through, and we just need to find better land, right? And as they were packing up to leave to find better land, their leader, who fell into that giant snake pit, sort of waddled on a limping leg back into their camp. And they were like, holy shit, how are you still alive? Because he looked like death. He was like sweating, he was pale, he looked malnourished. And he said that he's learned the truth of things. That underground is a snake god that talked to him and told him that they will be looked after as long as the snake god continues to receive sacrifices. So they started to sacrifice once a month. They would throw people into the snake pit, as a sacrifice to appease the snake god. And then, because they were like, you know, running low on numbers, because they kept sacrificing. I'm super lost, by the way. I don't know how I'm supposed to get up. Wait, I need some time for the drugs to kick in. They were like, we're gonna go and get like people to sacrifice, and they were like, well, we can't sacrifice innocent people. And they said, well, we will sacrifice other raiders, right? And so they would go and they would attack raider groups, and the ones that didn't join them were thrown into the pit as sacrifices. And then they had this whole hierarchy of like priests, snake priests and snake priestesses and all that stuff, and they started to do these like things of like initiation, which was to go down into the snake pit and then come out like still alive, and if you didn't die, then like the god favored you and you become a warrior, a snake warrior, and all this stuff. And all that is just in the old Fallout Bible, which a lot of people now say isn't really canon anymore. And then for 14 years between the first mention of these Vipers and that story being told, and the Vipers appearing as just generic raiders with the name Viper in a cave, in a cave, yeah, all that lore that was there just didn't get used. And I'm like, that's such a cool story. That could have been a whole faction, right? Like, there could have been a whole damn faction of, like, you know, whether or not you could go down into the cave and choose to confront the snake god, and then it is just a bunch of, like, mutated vipers and stuff like that, and then you could survive, and so then you become their ruler or something. Like, you know, it would be cool. I'm stealing that helmet 100%. Well, actually, I need to steal the whole thing for my collection. Oh, we can see what she looks like underneath. Yeah, she looks evil as hell. But yeah, anyway, yeah, that's the Vipers. Dope. Can you imagine we take out the Vipers and then I just come down dressed up like this? Like, so... I'm Vipers... the disciples, you know what I mean? Wasn't meant to just do that, I think. Oh no, wait. Okay. We're good. Thought that was a star core. Kind of excited. Someone says there was a guy presenting this lore to a dev team via PowerPoint in a bland meeting room. I would love to have been there. It's like, so, listen to this. It does sound really cool though, like... What's happening? I feel like there's supposed to be fireworks or something. I can't see anything. Oh, wait. It was over at Nuka World. Oh, speaking of ideas that never saw the light of day, I was talking a little bit the other day about it was an idea that one of the original developers for Fallout had for Fallout like 1.
All lit up.
And basically it was that like the Enclave lived on the moon. The protagonist could join a faction, go to the moon, wipe out the Enclave, right? But what they didn't realize is when the Enclave reached the moon, they found out that magic exists on the moon. And so after they wiped out the Enclave, they had to start rebuilding start building the world on the moon. And so they started building everything on the moon, and basically humanity started again, except there was magic, and that moon with new people starting from scratch became Skyrim. It became Elder Scrolls, you know.
It sure is. I haven't seen any place like it in a long time.
It ain't just the lights, boss. Now that Nish is gone, and most of the disciples have been wiped out, there ain't much left to stop us. We've made one hell of a mark on the Commonwealth. There ain't a soul from here to Diamond City that hasn't heard of us. And despite what happened at the power plant, the rest of our gangs are stronger than ever. I took a big chance helping you take down Coulter. Glad that paid off. You know the real difference between him and you?
I think you need to take your medicine now. I've taken it.
You were willing to bleed for us. You put your neck on the line.
No, but that was a real thing that like the original dev wanted, but it was just too far-fetched, basically. Too silly. And they wanted a more serious, grounded tone.
Just don't let it go to your head. Piss me off, and I'll still kick your ass from here to the Atlantic. So I guess the next move is yours to make. With the power to the park back online, you might want to cover old ground and see if you can get into some of the places that were cut off. Or maybe hit up Shank and take out a few more Commonwealth settlements, if you've left any standing. Oh,
so now
of course,
we can actually go and get the last
Mags or Mace in a hand. I'm sure they have plenty of jobs to run.
magazine.
Sounds like we still have plenty of trouble to get into. I guess we better get started.
Then I guess that does it, boss. You point the way and the gangs will follow. There's plenty of caps out there just waiting to be taken. And as long as you keep bringing them in, we'll have your back.
Yay! Power play!
So many chumps, so little time.
Achievement! So again, there we got 4 more achievements left. 100,000 tickets, 8 raider cabs, the magazines, and then the settlement one. So, oh, I'm not loading. We need to go to Dry Rock Gulch. Find the employees area. Albeit off Dry Rock Gulch, and look for a pair of red cargo containers with wooden boards leading up to a garage roof. A garage roof. Not in here, is it? Those containers, or are they walls? Oh, Jay Blair, you would be happy to know that Jeannie made an announcement. She said, "I'm in Korea. I made it. The plane didn't crash. Woot woot. I've posted a schedule in the weekly schedules and converted the normal PD time so it's not confusing for y'all to convert back to KST. For the most part, the stream will be evening streams, PDT time, but lots of exciting stuff in store. Today, no stream, but tomorrow is when the hype begins." There you go, Jay Blair. She's posted. $11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. What is that in GMT? Someone let me know. Employees only area. 2 large red containers. Yeah, I worked out that 3 was like 7 a.m. or something. I don't know.
Come witness the majesty and the pageantry of King Cola's court.
Enter the area of Dry Rock Gulch
Now,
and look for a pair of red containers. Red cargo containers with wooden boards leading up to a garage roof. Maybe I just need to get onto a roof and I'll be able to see the whole park a little bit better. Each won't do. I said it was now the... wooden boards leading up to a roof. Red cargo containers. Are you seeing this anywhere, chat?
Attention guests. In case of emergency,
I'm gonna have to
is available at the exit
find a
from
better
Brown House.
guide than that, because that's... On the roof of the central building, in order to access the area without a jetpack, nuclear world power needs to be restored. Employees area can be accessed via a terminal on the southeast side of the outer wall of the Dry Rock Gulch Park. Now it fucking tells me. Outer wall. South. East side? Is this? Southeast side. Oh, is this the employees area? No, these are bathrooms. Jabler, you wouldn't happen to remember where it was, would you? Not the magazine, just the employee area. The Dry Rock Gulch. It says the southeast outer area of the... I mean, if I keep going around it, eventually I'll find it, right? I assume. On the roof of a central building, in order to access the area without a jetpack, nuclear world power must be restored. We've done that. The employee areas can be accessed via a terminal on the southeast side along the outer wall of the Dry Rock Gulch Park. Terminal and the doors are hidden behind a large bush. Is it actually on the inside, but when they say outer wall, they mean inside the outer wall? Do you know what I mean? Am I making sense? Southeast side, right?
There's my favorite deputy.
Restricted area, employees only, right? I think I might just have to like look and see where it is, because I'm not even seeing like containers. What the hell? He's slashing with knives. God damn it. Hoping to... Oh, it is outside. Or, what the fuck? You give me flowers, Jibler. Alright, 1 second. Oh. Looks alright. Off for chat. What about me? What's that? Nuggy? I'll take it. Chat just got flowers, I got nuggies. Oh, another one. Legendary. Oh god, hello. Okay. I don't know why I'm looting them. Go over here.
Bingo.
Scav mag. And now we wait for Xbox to realize what I did. There you go. Yeah. Now, chat. We have come to an impasse. And I want your opinions, okay? The last 3 achievements are as follows. do the same raid the settlement mission 5 more times. So do the same thing 5 times in a row. The next one is 100,000 Nuka token at the arcade, which is just me sitting there shooting at a shooting game over and over again until I get 100,000. And the other one is the settlement happiness achievement. Is that something you actually want to see? Because they are kind of grindy. I'd like to see your rage at the shooting game. I don't think there's any rage to it. It's just because I've got a method where I can just shoot explosive rounds and I get it really easy. Oh no, cheating. Yes, I have cheated. I do need to display my fallen enemy, Nisha. That's quite the adventure, chat, eh? Obviously, Nuka World. This is Nuka World. The Institute. The Railroad Quests. The Brotherhood. This is Far Harbor. Memory Den. Becoming the General of the Minutemen. Very briefly, meeting McCready. Another settlement needs your help. Deacon from the railroad. Executing dance. Getting the guide from Old Longfellow in Far Harbor. Saving and then going on the mystery of Far Harbor with Valentine. Meeting and then smooshing booties with Piper. Technically buying Kate from the combat zone. Hancock. Can't forget Hancock. Kellogg. We killed that son of a bitch. Hey, Adam. Far Harbor Armor. Children of Atom. The Atom Cats. The addition of the Enclave. Meeting the centuries-old madman with the alien helmet, Lorenzo, and his son. Although this is not quite his son's one, it's a Vault-Tec one, but you know, just play along, play along, play along. The Mechanist. Cosplaying as the Silver Shroud. Finding Grognak's gear. The Nuka Lady. As part of the Nuka World Adventure. And all these bobbleheads and magazines. Which I am now gonna place and fill up rather conveniently. The last 5 spaces. The Scav magazines. Look at that. It's been an adventure. I tells you what. But now what we're going to do is I'm going to double check that they're not mad at me.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Okay, he seems fine, but he's on a job.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
She's just complaining. Happiness is apparently going down, but that could be because I wasn't here. Let's try and see if we can bring it up. You played much differently. I've enjoyed watching your playthrough. Thank you, I appreciate it. It was a long one, and you know, when with longer games like this, there's always the fear of like boring people.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of these
Apologies
days.
if sometimes
Biggest town
I
I
make
ever
little
saw.
sense. You hear about
I
that
will
farm
work
run
on
by
this.
ghouls?
And but I've been very happy to know that everyone has really enjoyed it. We're curious as well, what was your playstyle like then, Visa?
That's what you want.
Oh god.
Again, I have survived the hostilities.
Sleep for 24 hours. I don't think they're actually mad at me quite yet. Maybe I just got a moody settler. The alternative is doing the thing Jay Blair said, or doing what that person said, which apparently requires no waiting. You spent the first 40 hours on settlements. Ah, yeah, see, like, I definitely enjoy the settlement building. I certainly don't have the patience for collecting the resources, and when I run low, I just lose the motivation to continue building rather than continue building. So it's something I probably would enjoy doing, just to be creative and stuff, but I always get to a certain point where I go, why am I doing this? You're halfway through the story and filthy stinking rich. Nice. The other thing it says as well for this is to just be idle. But the arrow is still going, like, down. So, I'm tempted to bring up the thing that this person told me. So it says easiest way to reach 100% is to build everything first before adding any settlers. Okay. So, and I want to try to do this at Jamaica Plain, because there's no one here. Build the crops, water purifiers, power, beds, under one roof, under roofs, excuse me, under one roof. So yeah, we can, like... there's a corner one. We can just... Where's the corner? I just had it. Oh no, I didn't. That wasn't a corner. Oh well. It's good enough. That's not gonna be enough. We'll do that. And we're out. So, you know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm not gonna create a back and forth thing. I'm just gonna grab all the junk and bring it over here. And you know what? We could... Should we have a listen to some music, chat, just while we're doing this? What are we vibing to? What is this? Speed click! There's store junk, but there's not equal junk. I'm on the tees. We're getting it. Wait, I need 14 wood? Okay. Jamaica Plain. I can turn that music down a little bit, hold on. Is the music a good volume for you guys? Like, not too loud that it's like... It's background music. Good, volume's okay. Great. That's what I want to hear. You got your clock set for... I haven't checked to see what time it is for me yet. Yeah, no, I did see that. I let Jay Blair know because he thought she was streaming today or something. Tomorrow starts at 6 AM? Would it be 6 or 7? 1 hour later than her normal stream end time, which would be 4 a.m. for us. "7 a.m. your time if the time zone thing I'm looking at is correct." Yeah, I was gonna say it's GMT 9, right? "4 hours later than her normal end time." I thought it was 7, but you said 6. Which one is it? She's starting at 11 p.m. PDT. So that should be 7 a.m. But it's 6 a.m.? I'm confused now. Right. Beds. Time she would give be 2 a.m. US EST and 7 a.m. for you. Just wake up at 6 a.m. for your sakes. I hate to break it to you. I end my stream usually. I used to end my stream at 7 a.m. Now I try to end it at like 5 or 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And then 1 for me. Because me being here helps, apparently. Okay, 7 beds. Fences. We're gonna go ham. One more hour, and then... Is it 6 or 7? Power, we'll get a little Jenny up. Okay. So power defense, then we need food. Oh, we need water. And so we can just build... Oh, God. What is this? Hello? Anywhere, please? Holy shit, this place is terrible to place things. We said power, but how important is power? I mean, like, if I, let's say, I have lights, And then... generator. Okay, that's how you do it. Six power. Okay, the guide also said to supply them with things that will make them happy. So... decorations. And he said like gym equipment. That they can use. Apparently there's a hobby horse. There's like weights. I don't know where these things would be. We can give them a nuka machine, maybe. Chat, this is hard. Why do I not have any wood? Frick. Trading stand. Let's try and combine the two things that like Jay Blair sent me and what this person told me. So I'm gonna put the bar there. Okay. And then I'm going to go back to the decorations. I'm going to get some wall coverings. Let's get an American flag. Everybody loves one of them. Wall decoration. Is this all... bars and restaurants, food help a lot. All signs. Liquor. Barely know her. That was rude of me. I'm gonna leave it out here in case they get confused. I was hoping to know where, because he said like place like the hobby horse and other like a Brahmin feeding trough, a siren, fast travel mat. Oh, the barber's chair, he said as well. But we need wood, because this is not working. Do they? Listen. This ought to do it. Right. Something like building a settlement out of dead wood. And then yoinking it. I had to go back to the office today for a set schedule for the first time in forever. Are they only just doing that kind of thing for you? Or is it like not really? It's not like related to that stuff. Can they do anything with these? Yeah, I need stuff that they're able to interact with. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is this not slot machine, soda fountain? Where'd you get fertilizer? You can make it at a chem station or go to places like Greentop Nursery. And just other sort of like places like that because they'll tend to have bags of fertilizer. Something's kicking off. A slot machine should requires 2. That means I can put a slot machine here. Or not. I can put it here. Okay. Let's move this. Move it over a little bit. Okay, it produces smiley face. We need to look at that. Produces smiley face. Produces smiley face. Soda fountain. Let's put a soda fountain in. That requires 2. And a phoropter requires 3. We can put it there. And then we'll go power generators. This one makes 5. That's powered up. Okay, we got happiness. Resources. No, store. No, wait. Crafting. There we go. Jesus Christ. One of them. Armorer. Let's Oh, I picked a small place, didn't I? Cooking station. Weapons workbench. We can pop that like there. So the only thing I'm missing now is food, and I'm a little concerned that I've now selected a place with no dirt. We gotta find the rest of the hadberries. No, mutt fruit. Can we get some different jams? So we can place it on this like rubble of stuff. Man. How, wait, can they get up to even like use these? Water's 15. It says to maybe even do like triple than what is required. So if I do, if I get 6 people. Power is 11. I don't know about happiness. There's not necessarily a thing to like measure that. But they've got activities now. Wow, that's not a bench I can sit on. Okay. Oh, maybe we'll get another store as well. Alright, let's go. Outpost. Still got lots of people here. Okay, move to Jamaica Plain. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, let's leave it at 5. And then I'm gonna actually just wait here. Ba-ba-dum-ba. And then should I go over there? What are we looking at? It's 45%. Which means it's actually dropped by 5%. I need to assign people, right?
Yeah?
Command. Start the bar. Fuck the bar. Fuck the food. I made 6. Did a guy wander off? Assign.
Okay.
That's 11. Hold on. So this produces 1. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's all the food.
You gotta try
1,
this.
2,
Slot machine.
3,
It's the best.
3. You're assigned. Trying to find all of them. Should be 5.
You gotta try this. Slot machine. It's the best.
You're assigned, right? Okay, you work at the bar. 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. Maybe I can sleep. I mean, they've got things to, like, play with. They've got things to make them happy. Oh, I didn't necessarily place, like, a lot of normal decorations. Uh, 45% going up. Let's get some paintings up. I don't know if it matters. I don't suppose it does. I'm gonna like try to do the original ones that are part of the vanilla game. Like, just in case they're like, the other ones don't do it for some reason. And there was the ones that produce happiness. I've already lost them. Pillory. Like, do I want a barber's chair? Needs another person. Tomorrow starts at 7 AM. Every day after that starts at 1 AM until Sunday, which is 5 AM. Wait, so she's streaming every day? Is she gonna leave next week for herself? Like, I mean, it's up to her, obviously, but like... Art gallery. If she's only doing short streams though, she'll have plenty of time. That's true. Like, if it's like, it doesn't necessarily mean they're 4 hours or more. Because if it's like, oh, just a quick, you know, 2 hours of like like 2 hours of split fiction. Yeah. Happiness is soaring. Yeah, it jumped up by 10 just by me like being here for a bit. $55, but it might still bump up some more. I'm debating whether or not to grab someone else to put them on this. Or is that in the way? They really like this slot machine. That's how I feel about you two. Cool.
lose.
I could drink this forever, whenever.
Holy shit. The slot machine's outside. It's on the roof. Okay. This one technically is on the roof. But yeah, this one's inside.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Soda is like drinking sunshine. Wait, you could set parameters on these things if you hooked a terminal up to it. Everyone sleeping in those bunks is gonna die. Yes. I just wanted to make sure they were under a roof, because like, does this floor count as a roof if you put a bed here? And you know, so I was just like, I'll build. All the shops and stuff would have been so much better up there, but you know, it is what it is. What area is this? This is Jamaica Plains. I was a bit disappointed because you have to clear out all of Jamaica Plains, which is infested with ghouls. You have to go to like multiple. You have to clear out that church. You have to go to that building and clear a bunch out there. There's a town hall building that you have to go to clear them out. A lot of places you got to clear out. A lot of ghouls. This also has a side quest called Jamaica Plain Treasure, which ends up not really being treasure in like the good way. Sentimental treasure. But it how do I say it? Like, the whole town I thought was gonna be a settlement. Why it gives you this sort of really small space of like a car park, and that little broken house with this bit, I don't know. But like, there's like, why it cuts off here and not like over the road, because like you have to go all around here, clear this building, this street, you go around here, there's a diner, building there, building there, building there, building there, building there, some dilapidated ones, building there, and there's a few you can't go into, but like, you know, little alleyways, roads, and it had a chance. They had a chance to allow you to build like the whole town, I guess, you know. But then it sort of ends up being this little small section here. Which does remind me, I think one of the other things as well is they said to like fill up the space.
You gotta try the slot machine. It's the best.
Of course, I picked the ones that you can't like upgrade. Upgrade? I can't words. I can't words good. People ask, Ankle, how do words good?
Can't lose.
And I say, I don't know word's good. You tell me how word's good. I just don't know how word's good.
I just can't lose.
Considering literally English. We invented the language, we never claimed to be good at it. They're watching out. Horse hitching post on the roof. Horse. We perfected it. You ruined it. Perfected it. Get out of here. Get out of here with you. Aluminum.
This soda is like freaking sunshine.
You gotta try the slot machine. It's the best.
There's an eye in it.
I just can't lose.
63. Wait. Oh my god, there's shelf bobblehead displays. Oh! I found it! Color and labor. I don't know those words. Color on labor. Never heard of it.
Have you tried this? Oh man, woo!
No, you know what they are? You removed letters to save... You removed quote-unquote unnecessary letters to save money on the printing presses for newspapers, which is the most American thing I've ever heard.
You gotta try this slot machine. It's the best. Haha! I win again.
It's... I know I can just fill them up with the chests, but I'm sort of like trying to fill them up with stuff that they'll like. But like maybe we could do a makeshift wall when it count as filling up the area. Might work. There we go.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately. Maybe I'll get another drink. Gotta get more of this.
Wait, he said so damn hungry? Wait, I could put the rest of the food...
This soda
Okay.
is like
Corn, dirty water, nut fruit. You know what? Take all the Nuka-Colas, drink them all. Drink it all.
sunshine.
Eat it all.
Rainbows.
My pretties. 63.
Been up to see Grey God? You should go. Whole place. I could write this forever.
Started at 45. We're at 63. Bing, bing, ding, bing, ding, ding.
Yes, I win again.
We're at 63 still. That's fine. Bing, bing, ding, bing, 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 ding. Bing, 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 bam, bam.
It's the best.
Bam, bam. Bing, 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 ba-da-da, ba-da-da.
Yes, I win again.
What else could we? Alone without himself. One to blame. You alone. See.
Have you tried this? Oh, man. Woo!
She's the one that never fading, raiding your heart. She's a snow white sorrow.
Hope you ain't one of them simps. Here to spine.
63.
Yeah?
Hoi.
All the soda
You think I'm able to leave? But what you give? Fading, raiding your heart. Tears of so much sorrow. Where's the one that hiding amaranth? Could do some more charisma. Searching. $70. I'm gonna make say one that never fading, raiding your heart. The tears of snow white sorrow. Should I do the bell trick as well? It's not in this, I don't think.
Drink this forever and ever, and then stop.
Is it a furniture? It's not a furniture.
Have you tried this?
Resource? It is a resource. Da 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 da.
Gotta get more of this. Whoa. Colors.
I just can't
I need to die to feel alive. we play? Did you ever let him what the world said? Only pawns in the game, how blind must you be not to see? We took the long road, but we'll be waiting. I kind of remember the lyrics. So what do I do now, chat? So maybe we can wait for it to go up a bit. On its own. Wait, shouldn't Shank be... I thought Shank was at the slog. Ah! Dude, I sent you to a damn settlement. Why the fuck are you back here?
No more disciples. Almost brings a tear to your eye. Made a real statement, boss. Now, there's something I can do for you?
I want you to head to an outpost.
Yeah, sure. Where am I going? Suppose I better get him.
Shank.
Hey, boss. Need something?
I'm interested in running a job.
The tree.
Works for me. What type of job did you want to run?
I'm looking to have some words with a local.
Well, all right.
Did me do that?
Which gang do you want?
Let's do this later.
Fine by me.
Hey, Shank.
Wait.
Boss,
Wait.
what can I do?
Stay there.
I'm interested in running a job.
You got it. Just need the details. What job you looking to run?
I want to claim another outpost for our gangs.
Did you
So
ever
how'd you want to
read
approach
what I
it?
wrote you?
Talk them into
Did
leaving
you
yourself?
ever listen
you
to
improve
what
putting
we
some
played? Did you ever let in what the world said?
I'll go have a word with them.
Got it. And which crew should I have
Come
join
only
you once
pawns
you
in the
stake your
game
claim?
now. We not to see. I'm gonna hold on.
The operators.
Sounds good. So, where do you want to hit? Oh, damn.
Wait, why?
Sorry, boss. No dice. Don't think there's someone for us to intimidate at that. You want to name a different target?
What?
Let's try another target.
All right. So, where do you...
If there's no one there, just take it then.
Believe that spot's one of yours, boss.
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, standard runoff check.
Ding 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 ding. Where we 70%? Okay. Hold on.
Hey, you.
Yes. What do you want?
Yeah, I'm here for your land.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy.
You stay here another minute.
Christ.
This is a pretty. I wish it weren't so. The ground was flat. I wish the ground was flat. One day opening for the greatest show on earth.
Look who it is. Got something for me?
I'm interested in running a job.
Works for me.
I want
Claim.
to claim another outpost.
Got to do
first.
8.
Got it. So,
I'll go have a word with them.
sounds like a plan. And which crew should I?
The pack.
I'll give them a heads up. So, where you?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Grey Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one ain't gonna work.
Dude, what the fuck?
Don't think there's someone for us to intimidate at that.
Then
spot.
just
You wanna
take
name
it.
a different
What do
target?
you
Or a
mean?
different job, maybe.
Let's try another target.
Sure thing. So
That makes
what do
life
you want?
easier. What do you mean? Pristine guy. Oberland?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my
that one
fucking
ain't
god,
gonna work,
dude.
boss. I'm pretty sure a companion of yours resides there. I don't think you want to name a different target.
A companion resides there, so I
Let's try
need
another
to
target.
move
Just give me
companions as well.
So, where-
All at Hagen Beach. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
boss, that's one of the places.
That's the target.
Just wanted to make sure. So, standard runoff.
Okay. Destroy enemy outpost. Is that one? Go there. And chat, I will BRB. I'm just going to use the bathroom. And then we'll crack on with this. So, BRB. Chat, I fell in. Oops. I'm back. We are a universe. Eons past. The disciples? Oh right, because they turned on